You cannot be a real person if you sit in
Streamers' chats
every single fucking day
and spam W for hours on end.
What's the human psychology of someone who watches streamers? I get YouTube and all that, but if you're gonna stop what you're doing and be like, yeah, bro, I'm watching my favorite streamer. What?
To the people that be watching streamers, bro, you gotta be some of the lamest people on the earth. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Come here. Well, tell me what you just told me. That I watch streamers live. Yeah, no, so do I. Like clips, right? No, I sit there and watch like most of the stream live as it's happening. You guys exist? That's what I said.
I always wondered this. Why do y'all sit there and watch streamers? That doesn't make any sense.
What the hell are you talking about?
So there's been an epidemic of people who absolutely despise Twitch streamers, more specifically the people who watch streamers. The argument behind the hate of people who watch streamers is that they're basically immature, losers, and that they're poor, and all of the above for what it means to be a degenerate. Now there's this argument that watching a streamer is a huge waste of time and that you're a loser for doing it, and while I can agree that spending too much time consuming live streams can be a waste of time, so can literally any form of entertainment. If you watch too much TikTok, if you watch too much mukbangs, if you watch too many sports games, too many Skybri compilations, if you watch too much of this, it would be a waste of time. But there seems to be some sort of large focus on people who watch streamers and how they're stereotyped to be some of the lowest forms of humans.
Someone tell me who genuinely sits down and watches a streamer. I was thinking about this the other day. I understand seeing the clips on TikTok about like cenat, but if you're actually sitting down and watching, how do you even have time in your day to be doing that? That's gotta be some type of glazing. Especially the people that be donating money too. Like, you don't have the funds to be doing this.
I'm gonna sound like a hater, but can someone please tell me, what's the human psychology of someone who watches streamers? I get YouTube and all that, but if you're gonna stop what you're doing and be like, yeah, bro, I'm watching my favorite streamer. What? Reason I say this is because they're live. Like on YouTube, you could watch it late at night, you could watch it in the morning, but if at 4 p.m. you're watching like cenat, just any streamer, when you could be making money.
I ain't gonna lie, no hater shit. Shout out to the streamers that's actually making money and all that shit, but to the people that be watching streamers, bro, you gotta be some of the lamest people on the earth. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, it's cool, you feel me? The niggas that stream that's making money, shout out to you, salute, you feel me, get your bag. But the people that's watching another person live their regular life is crazy. Like, I'm talking about like people being that be like 30, 40 deep, 30, 40,000 deep, watching a man in his room. Like, just talking shit in the comments. Like, that's some lame shit. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is some real life peon shit, like no cap.
Now this guy is making the bold claim that people who watch streamers are the lamest people in the world. I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's an insane claim to make, especially because this dude is literally a Twitch streamer. I mean, bro, you're shooting yourself in the foot with that take. Someone get this dude a PR team. I also noticed a growing number of people hating on streamers for just sitting in front of a camera and getting rich off of it. And then they'll proceed to say how streaming is so easy and how they could get rich and famous themselves if they did it.
You're sitting there watching people hang out with each other. And I've told people this before. If I were to just record me on any given occasion, me hanging out with people, I'm pretty sure I could get rich and famous. And rather quickly at that. But yeah, like, why do y'all sit there and watch like cenat, Drewski, Flight, Reacts? Who else be streaming? DDG, he a streamer. Duke, Dennis, Asian Duke Dennis. They're just sitting there recording themselves, live their lives, hang out with each other. Y'all just sit there and watch them. Doesn't make any sense to me, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, that is a loser ass mentality. If live streaming is so easy and you believe you can get rich from it, then how come you're not doing it? Now, I can definitely agree that streaming, especially desktop streaming, is way easier than a 9 to 5, but there's no way you're hating from the outside of the club when you can't even get in.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
Now, me personally, if I'm watching a streamer, I'm watching people like Astro Dior, Young Don the Sauce God, or even Los Pollos TV.
Like, I can't, like, oh, you can't just be normal. Like, I need weird shit going on. So give an example. Oh, like, I can't have normal sex. Like, I have to have something shoved in my ass. Like, things that, like, I know that's an extreme example, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Is everything alright?
But for the most part, I get my entertainment through YouTube. I might be working out, I might be doing homework, I might be eating, and I'll decide to throw a stream on during whatever I'm doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, of course, there is the extreme cases where people are spending 3/4 of their day engaging in the viewing of cenat or iShowSpeed, especially those gooners who be watching DDG just for the gyats.
That's my ice. That's my mom. That fucking ass outside. That fucking ass out. Yeah. Fucking ass is moving. Yeah.
And to be honest, a lot of those viewers are either bots or probably mostly children with no responsibilities, but that also literally applies to every form of entertainment. There's grown adults binging an entire show for 5 hours straight as I speak. There's people doom scrolling through TikTok for multiple hours. It's definitely a waste of time to do these things, but it doesn't apply to specifically Twitch viewers.
Maybe I'm just uneducated and I don't understand, but why do people like to watch other people play video games?
I don't. I understand
why. It makes no sense to me.
It's actually.
I respect it. Why would I watch somebody live stream themselves playing Fortnite if I could play Fortnite
I think
myself?
I have the answer to this. It's the same. It's a version of watching sports. Like if you grew up playing baseball and you're watching other people play baseball, why would you do that?
Now, this argument has been a huge argument, especially when I was a kid, but my elders loved asking me why I would watch somebody play video games when I could just be doing it myself. And I always thought that was the stupidest statement you could ever make. People in my generation are also asking this question, and obviously, I don't know what sort of content they consume, but I can easily point out the ignorance of this question. Asking why somebody would watch somebody else play a video game when you can just do it yourself is like me asking you why would you watch the NBA when you could just play it yourself? Why would you watch Breaking Bad when you could just go out and do what Walter White does yourself? Why would you watch people's videos on TikTok when you can just do it yourself? Now, unless you're a perfect human who has never enjoyed a piece of content, then this doesn't apply to you. But for everyone else who says this, they gotta be some huge hypocrites. I don't understand how watching streamers is different and somehow worse than watching YouTube or scrolling through Instagram. I mean, the argument that these people make is beyond weak. If you hate streamers because streaming is easy and they're getting rich, and you feel like you could do it and you could also be rich doing the same thing, then why aren't you doing it? These people are hating the player, not the game, and even then, you shouldn't be hating the game. You should be studying it and figure out how to use it to your advantage. If you specifically hate people who watch streams and view it as a waste of time, unless you spend your entire 24 hours only being productive, you cannot be talking. Because I know for a fact you consume some type of entertainment, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, this was definitely a short video. I haven't had the time to record recently, so I decided to make a quick video discussing this topic so I'd have something to upload. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on Twitch streamers and the people who watch them. Until next time though, I'm out. Peace.